Let's go. Yes, sir. That beautiful W. Yes, it was too close for comfort at the end of the game. You cannot blow a whatever you were leading by, 12-point lead within 20 or 2 minutes of the left in the game. You can't do that. I understand that. But my God, do I hate the Lakers so much. I despise the Lakers and the Celtics, and we beat them both. I love it. I love it. Tobias Harris, clutchness, ice in his veins. Let's go. 24.7 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a terrible foul call on him, by the way. These refs tonight were god-awful, as they normally are when you're playing LeBron James and the Lakers. But we remain first place in the East. We're first place in the East. I think we might be first place in the league. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. No, we're not first place in the league, but we are first place in the East. And we come down after having the lead the entire game. We blow a lead, but Tobias Harris, with the clutchness in his veins, pulls up, mid-range jump shot. It was a high shot, and it drops in with 2.4 left on the clock. No timeouts. Anthony Davis falls down, puts up a prayer. I thought that the refs were really going to call a foul on that. I would have punched a hole right through my TV. I would have been so mad if they did that. But my God, do I love beating the good teams. I love beating Boston, the Lakers, the Clippers. I love primetime basketball, beating these teams. Love it. Love it. Let's go. Sixers fans, turn me up. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Big time W. Joel Embiid took a hard fall today because LeBron just had to two-hand shove him, and he falls, and then he goes to the ref and complains because that's what LeBron James does. I can't stand playing the Lakers for that reason alone. He's a great player, second greatest of all time in my opinion, but my God, does he complain a lot. It's so annoying. But Embiid, 28 points, 2 blocks, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, which was a little meh, but 28 points, taking AD to school, Marcus Gasol. I love it. I love it. Ben Simmons with a triple-double, 17-point triple-double, 11 rebounds, 10 assists with a huge block on Anthony Davis, and a nice steal. He played aggressive out the gate, scoring the first 6 points for the Sixers. That's what I like to see from Ben. This is the Ben that I need every game. I need him to act like he's playing LeBron James every single night because this has not been just the first time that he has balled out against LeBron James. He does this every single time, and I don't understand why he just doesn't do it more because we all know he can. We've seen him do it. He just needs to play LeBron every game. He just needs to have that mindset. If you play LeBron every night, you're going to get a great Ben Simmons effort. And that's exactly what happened. But, man, I'm so happy. So happy we got the win. Let's go. Let's go. Who else? Danny Green started off the gate hot. Started off with 3 threes made. Finished the game with 14 points, 2 blocks, a steal, an assist, and 6 rebounds. He's always seems to be in the right place at the right time with his rebounds. Even though he does take some he does not have the greatest shot selection in the NBA. Let me say that. But he's definitely, we know what he is good for. We know what he is good for. Seth Curry did not have the best of games. Only had 2 points, a block. Oh, no. Seth Curry got a block, a steal, and 3 assists with 1 rebound. He did not play the greatest. I'm sure he'll get back into the flow of things in a game or two, I hope. Obviously with him being out for that little bit of time, you can't work out, but, you know, a couple of those threes that didn't fall would have been very nice in this one, especially. Matisse Thybulle, the kid can play some defense. 3 steals on the night, guarding LeBron James back and forth. It's not really about his offense for me. It's really about his defensive effort. We know what he's good for, and we know that, defense is that number one thing. That's why he was drafted 22nd overall for us. I mean, he's a great defensive player, no doubt in my mind. He had a couple really nice plays against LeBron on defense. I mean, again, he's not out there for scoring. He only scored 1 point on the night, but with those 3 steals, it does make up for it. It really does. Shake Milton had a pretty solid game tonight. 9 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. He wasn't getting the calls that, we have seen Shake Milton get against other teams. Those tough and one shots that seemed to go in for him. But, we knew he wasn't going to. Let's be honest here. We're playing the Lakers. Furkan, solid game out of him. 8 points. He only played 10 minutes. I'll take an 8-point effort from him. Dwight Howard was getting into it with Markieff Morris and Montrezl Harrell all night. 4 points, 4 rebounds with a steal and a block. But there was just double technicals, fouls. He was all over the place. Actually, wait a minute. Dwight Howard didn't even score. That's 4 personal fouls. My bad on that one. We know what Dwight Howard is, though. So I can't be. We know that he is a gritty player. He has been that through the back end of his NBA career. He's not the Dwight Howard that we knew in Orlando and even on the Lakers and Rockets. This is the Dwight Howard you're going to get, and I'm not going to complain. We need that rough, pit bull type player that's not afraid to back down from anybody, and Dwight Howard certainly is not afraid to back down from anybody, especially Montrezl Harrell and Markieff Morris. Tyrese Maxey played 6 minutes as well, scoring 4 points in this one. But let me really talk about the effort down the stretch. It wasn't the best. You have to put the game away after Embiid gets the and one there. Embiid got an and one, and then they went on a 9-0 run, 11-0 run to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. That can't happen. And it also seemed like some of the plays that Doc Rivers ran, coached up out of the timeout, weren't the greatest either. And I'm sure look, it's the Lakers. They're the best team in the NBA. They just won the NBA championship last year. They're a great team. I'm not knocking them in any way, shape, or form. We know that they are great. They have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That's all I really need to say about that. But, you need to play pretty perfect basketball against them. And we did play really good basketball. We only had 11 turnovers. They had 11 turnovers. We shot 36% from 3, but they only shot 33%. They started making them at the end. Wesley Matthews hit a 3. Caruso hit a 3. KCP hit a 3. They were just making threes down the end of the game, and they took the lead with an Anthony Davis layup. I was angry, man. I was freaking out. You can't lose a lead like that. But when LeBron James scores 34 points and Anthony Davis scores 23, with Schroeder scoring 16, and you get the win because your starters outscore them with 24, 28, and 17 points, you gotta love it. These guys are the ones getting paid the money. $100 million here, 180 there, 150. They're getting paid the big bucks. And they really did show out tonight. They turned it up, and you got the W. And, we're first place in the East, 13-6 on the season. We play the Minnesota Timberwolves on Friday. I'm hype. I love beating LA and Boston. I love beating them both. It's a nice win. Again, we play the Minnesota Timberwolves on Friday. But let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for tuning into the 4for4 Philly Fan Podcast. This is your host. Sixers win this one 107-106 against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joel Embiid, 28 points. Tobias Harris with the game winner, scoring 24 points. Ben Simmons with a 17-point triple-double. Sixers play the Timberwolves on Friday. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I am out. Peace. Let's go Sixers, baby.